Welcome to Single Tree Nation. I'm your man, Charlie Eblin, the host and owner of Single Tree Woodfire Barbecue. We are here to build community through undeniable hospitality, storytelling, and the perfect plate of barbecue. Welcome back to Single Tree Nation, guys. I'm your man, Charlie Eblin. And as always, we have our illustrious co-host, Mr. Derry Wells. No.
What's up, everybody?
No.
Like that?
No. Honestly, I thought Trent said, hold on a minute, as I started speaking, and I couldn't decipher in my brain whether or not I needed to stop and start over again.
Oh, okay.
We have a great show for you today. We have a special guest, Miss Miriam Benjamin. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So she is the jack of all trades. Okay. I met her for a marketing meeting, and then come to find out that she is the next American Idol.
Nice.
So,
Yes.
Miriam, why don't you take a second and tell everybody who you are and what you do and what you do for a living and what your dreams are and all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll dive into all the good
Do I
stuff.
need to look at a certain camera?
Whichever one you
Whichever
like,
one
but the
you
one in the
switch
middle
between
is going to be faced on you.
I'm Miriam Benjamin. I am an artist first and foremost, and I feel like that goes into everything because in my digital marketing work, which I do as my day job, I'm a creative problem solver. So everything I do is about creativity. You know, I never think that, you know, an obstacle is something final. I think there's always a creative way around it, through it, over it, with it, you know. So I take that into everything. So I'm a digital marketing advisor by day, and then a musician, an artist in every other moment of the 24-hour span. Yeah.
So have you heard any of her music yet?
I have not.
Okay.
We're taking a big risk here then.
We're going to have to.
You are?
You are?
I am? No, so I'm the guy,
You don't know if I'm
literally, I've never found a music of some sort that I don't like. I may not like a specific element of something, but you can name any genre, anything, and I probably know somebody in it or something that I like in it. And so I'm no artist myself. I know what I like and don't like. I played 2 chords. Don't but literally.
Hey, that's 3 chords more than I know how to play.
Is that right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I look forward to finding new music. And you know, Sal, when we had Sal on here, he introduced me to a couple of guys. And I was like, not introduced, but and turned me on to some new music. And I was like, man, this is just... So it's I'm always looking for something that's a little bit new, a little bit different.
Do you know who Sal Gonzalez is?
I've heard of that name.
Yeah.
I know I should know. I'm not great with
Sal.
the names. If you start singing the song, though.
So Sal was on American...
Got Talent.
America's Got Talent?
Yeah, America's Got Talent.
Oh, cool.
And,
Yes.
he did fairly well, but
Amazing.
just an absolutely incredible human being.
Wow.
An even better artist.
That's so
And a good storyteller.
Very good
Amazing.
storyteller.
So that's an important part for me. So
Yeah.
Yes. Sal, if you're
Absolutely.
watching this, we've started making birria in my restaurant, so you're going to have to come try it.
Yes, yummy, yummy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You need to come try it too.
I
It's
know, yeah,
delicious.
please.
Yeah. You ever seen a redneck make birria before? You have now.
I have, but I haven't heard it described that way. So it was just that was the part that threw me.
Good.
Not to step on toes here, but I'm wearing the Single Tree hat, right?
Yep.
I wore it this weekend. And I wear it semi-regularly. It's in the rotation.
Yeah.
Every time I've worn it the last 4 times. Oh, you the Single Tree barbecue guy? No, that is not me.
You've got the beard and everything
And-
too, though. Yeah. So
and
like the way people
I'm
describe,
only
yeah.
So this is creating confusion. Just FYI.
problem.
But my
Just
marketing
say yes.
No, my marketing self says no, but
Charlie.
we have a podcast. And that gets the conversation going,
there
you know,
you
where it is.
go.
Yeah.
I'm not the barbecue guy, but anyhow, it cracks me up because you told me at some point people are going to start like, and I was like, no, it's
so
never going to
funny.
happen. Now I'm confused for you. So I don't know how
It's outstanding.
You're having an identity crisis now.
You're right, exactly. Like,
I don't know. I might be.
I feel like I need to apologize to you.
no,
People
it's
think
great.
you're that ugly.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine.
It's ridiculous.
It's a good compliment. So, but I have to quickly tell them
Not
no.
on the looks.
It is.
No.
I have to tell them I'm not him, and then it throws them for a second because they expect me to say yes. I genuinely think that like
They probably don't believe you when you say no. Honestly, they probably think he's trying to like.
It doesn't help that I
hide his
know
identity.
you obviously. I know your partner's name. I know too much about you. I know the restaurant. I know where it's located. The only thing I don't know is the phone number.
We've only been friends for like 35 years.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, that doesn't help when I start telling the story and they're like, you know an awful lot about it, not to be him. I'm like, hang on. Anyhow, so it's getting more frequent now that I'm the next Charlie Eblin, apparently. So
All right, so
it's weird.
I'm gonna tell one funny Single Tree Barbecue story before we get
That's
back
it?
to our guest instead of
yeah,
talking
I know.
about me.
I told you I was stepping on toes.
You're
fine.
fine.
So I pull into Publix last week because I'm buying kale for the barbecue competition this past weekend. So I go in there, hop out of the truck. And literally, my truck's wrapped with Single Tree stuff. It's really kind of hard to miss. I'm wearing a Single Tree shirt. Got the same exact hat you have on, right? But I'm like covered in grease and just I've been working all day long. And this is the last thing I got to do before I can go sit down for a little while at the house. Hop out of the truck and I'm walking up and the guy parked next to me hopped out of his truck, started walking in with me. We're about halfway there and he goes, "You work at Single Tree?"
Yep.
I didn't have to hard to tell him anything other than that. It was just like,
You just said
"Yes, sir, I do." And I walked right on in and got my kale and left. Like, that was it. What gave it away, buddy?
so humble.
Yeah, it was funny. So yeah.
Remember the old Billy, here's your sign.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Yeah.
Should have known right then.
Yeah. I
So-
couldn't decide for a split second. I wanted to tell him no. And just to see what his reaction would be.
Should have been like, I know the guy or something like just
Bar in his truck.
it's my dad. Just something just off the cuff that
No, it's my son's.
Yeah.
I just borrowed his truck.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
would've worked.
His shirt and his hat.
Right. And everything, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And his beard. I borrowed him.
Yep.
I just him using him for a minute.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was outstanding. Yeah. It's amazing how many people come in a restaurant and ask my servers if they're my kids.
Oh.
Like, are you? Is that your daughter? Is that your dad? You know, I have a new girl that works for me, and her name is Sarah. My wife's name is Sarah.
Oh no.
But this girl's hair is, it's black. Black.
Yeah.
My wife does not have black hair.
Right.
And they were both standing up at the front the other day by the counter, and somebody came in and said, "Is that your daughter?"
Talking about the new girl?
Talking about the new girl.
Not quite.
Like they're the same height.
No.
They're both Caucasian.
That's
Maybe
hilarious.
They
Like-
really wanted to see the family-run business type of thing. Like
I guess.
hoping all
They
your
do.
Kids were working
Right. Yeah.
there.
And my kids this summer, I've told all my kids when they're 13, that summer they have to work.
Nice.
So that's when I started working. So
Okay.
only suiting that they can start working.
Sure.
So my middle son is 13, and he's gonna start working this summer at the restaurant.
Is the one
So-
you made fun of?
No,
Is that not the
well,
one?
probably.
The older one. Oh, but yeah. You probably make fun of both of them. That's true.
Yeah, all three. Look, I got one that's 18, and I make fun of him every time he calls. So it's
That's true.
Caden,
That
I
was a
love
good
you.
question.
Yeah,
It was probably like, I kept track this week. Like,
yeah.
gosh.
It's
All right,
great.
back to Miriam.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah,
can
we're
we?
squirrel,
chilling.
rabbit hole, all
That's
of the
right.
above. We went down
Gosh.
and through.
Chilling.
Yeah.
But how was the kale dish?
The kale was for the competition, so that was just put in the boxes that we turned in.
Okay.
So it was just to sit the barbecue on top of.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Nothing
fancy.
No,
Okay.
no.
Sad luck.
I
It's okay.
the people that come in my restaurant would not eat kale.
One would.
Okay, one would
You could
eat
add
kale.
that potato.
You would want me to put kale on a potato?
Yeah, blanch that.
Blanch the kale with barbecue sauce?
Nope, with like lots of butter,
Lots of
a
butter.
little bit of lemon.
Okay.
Chop, chop, chop.
That, I was
Sprinkle
gonna say
on
if you
top.
chopped it up,
Yeah.
tossed it almost like in
On
place of the
top,
parsley or something.
Yeah, that'd be so good. Like some Tuscan kale. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll figure
Bring back
something
the
out.
potato though. That's what I want you to take away.
You are
Kale's
not-
cheap, isn't it?
It's not crazy expensive.
I mean, in my mind, everything that's green in that case at the grocery store is cheap. I mean, it's just leaves. Like, let's
It's
be
from nature.
right.
They grabbed it
It's
off the tree
may
outside.
or may not have stems, and they just put different names on it. Like it just
You see celery, kale, and lettuce. You're like,
Parsley.
oh.
celery's a little bit. Nah, it doesn't fall in the leaf category,
I
but
guess that's
Collards.
true.
yeah, all the
Yeah.
above. You've got it. You've got
There
it.
you
You know
go.
the list.
There you
All right.
go.
Italian parsley. Regular parsley. Oh my Lord. Can we get back to
Yeah, I'm
Miriam?
sorry.
I tried.
Sure.
We have tried real hard. So your 9 to 5 ish is digital marketing.
Yes.
All right. So how does a musician get into digital marketing?
Well, it actually happened while I was working at a recording studio in Houston, like the suburbs of Houston.
So let's back up. You're not from
Yeah.
Nashville?
No, but I'm also not from Houston.
So where are you from?
I was born in Pennsylvania,
Okay.
but then grew up between like Texas and California, like moving back and forth a lot. So I don't really have any loyalties except to the beach.
Just the
So,
beach?
Yeah.
Where have you
Okay.
spent the longest?
I don't know, honestly. Probably California.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, it's been 5 years here now, too. So I think I'm tied with, like, Nashville's probably tied with California. I think I was in there 5 years.
Any big life changing events that have happened in Tennessee?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Everything with music.
All right, so Tennessee's
Yeah.
home.
Well,
No, we said it. We
for
claimed it.
now. I love it. I do love it. It's beautiful here. Like, the Four Seasons. Like, I'm
Last
a nature
weekend?
person, so yeah. Well, today we got all of
Yeah,
them too.
in
So I
one
mean,
day.
like,
Yeah. You pick your 48 hours. You
the
can get all
diversity
that's
of one
right.
day, yeah, it's pretty great.
It's awful.
I was telling someone there was a photo shoot and it got postponed first for a snowstorm, and then the next week was tornadoes.
Oh,
and it was like,
jeez.
yeah, and this is all in the same state.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
It's exactly right.
Yeah, it was funny. But it's home for now.
Well,
And
good.
The waterfalls are beautiful. Like I love the hiking here. It's gorgeous. Yeah. And there's so much beautiful people.
Pennsylvania to California to Houston.
Well,
You skip Texas. No, Houston is Texas.
you skip Texas.
MapQuest?
Man, sorry, I start. Leave
Like
me in. Like, I
Pennsylvania
will leave this show
to-
right now.
Yeah, that was it.
We are not going to start making fun of me today.
Now Texas is its own.
Yes, I'm
Country.
well aware.
So maybe Houston is its own state.
You're
you know?
right.
Maybe that could be a thing.
Golly.
Trying to help you out.
That's outstanding. Like, what?
I got nothing, man.
That is
You're on here.
outstanding.
Oh, man.
You
I don't
forgot
usually
about
step into
Texas.
one that's a big landmine like that.
You got that one good.
I did. I
got that one
apologize.
good. I won't make
Land
fun
of
of you much.
Houston to
for it.
California, you forgot Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway.
And now she lives in Nashville. But I forgot
I've
Tennessee.
heard that's in Tennessee. So
Maybe.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Good job.
Correct.
Well, good job.
man.
You didn't even have to break out the map. You know? With the spiral binder and
Right,
everything.
yeah.
That's
Map
outstanding.
Quest.
So,
Leave me alone.
So Texas and Houston.
so you're living in Texas and Houston. Houston, Texas. What are you doing there?
Man, at the time I was a worship leader. I was also working at Trader Joe's, and then I was working kind of part-time at this recording studio called Red Tree Recording Studio.
Okay.
in Magnolia, Texas, which is like a suburb in Houston.
Yep.
Yeah. So the owner of that studio was on the same worship team I was on. He played the bass, and I was a vocalist. And I found out he had a studio. The person who was, I think, managing part-time there, her name was Shelly. Shout out to Shelly. I love you. She's amazing. Because she was the one who was really like, she saw a lot of potential in me and was like, hey, let's make sure you stack up your resume while you're here. And that was really, really awesome. And I'm so grateful for that, because I wouldn't have gotten into the digital side of things if she didn't give me that opportunity. So she was like, hey, let's get you into artist development. Let's get you managing social media, content, all this stuff. So that's really how I got into it, was alongside music, which was really cool. And I've been singing professionally since 15, but that was the first studio setting that I was working in. So that was really, really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what took you from Houston to Nashville?
Well, music. I realized I was really trying to get my YouTube channel up and going when I was in Houston, and trying to play at local venues. And I wasn't in downtown Houston. Downtown Houston's a different animal than the suburbs, but in the surrounding suburbs, the music scene is pretty much non-existent unless you're
forgive my existence. Did I just
You're
say
forgiven.
forgive my existence?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a pretty big thing to.
Forgive
I
my
can't-
ignorance.
I can't do
Twice
that.
now. God, maybe I should leave. I don't know. Anyway,
I have the power.
I've never been to Houston. Compare it to Nashville, size-wise, layout-wise. I mean, it's a larger city, much larger city?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Houston
5 times
is
the
Atlanta.
size. It's
Okay.
giant.
Okay.
I
So
think-
when you're
I think
saying
it's actually
suburbs,
bigger
you're
than
not
Atlanta.
talking about going over to Antioch from, okay.
No, if you're
Oh my God.
if you're
It's so
in
big.
downtown Houston and going to a suburb, it's an hour ride,
Okay.
At least.
and that's no traffic.
Okay.
I was just
that's
gonna
not
say,
during
the
traffic
traffic's
times.
insane,
So
too.
Murfreesboro, in reference, would be a suburb to Nashville. That kind of thing. Maybe
Except
even
all the
similar,
suburbs,
yeah.
like
Run
how,
together.
how Smyrna and Murfreesboro are pretty close.
Yeah.
The suburbs in Houston are all far apart.
Okay.
So
okay.
you're going to drive 45 minutes to get
Okay.
from each suburb to the
Thank
next.
you. That was
Yeah.
The burb.
Yep,
for,
from
for us
burbs.
geographically ignorant. Thank you for helping out there.
I mean, I'm not good at geography either, but Houston's huge.
Okay.
It's
a very large city.
massive.
That helps me out then.
Oh my
Cool.
Lord. Yeah.
Very, very large city.
Yeah. Oh my God. And downtown Houston is it's fun, but still it's not music centric.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just struggling with I'm so thankful. I worked with some amazing people at the first Trader Joe's I worked at there. And so many of them were artists and musicians in their past life. And it was really cool. And they were encouraging me so much. They were like, you've got to do this. You've just got to do it, Miriam. And they're like, if you need to move somewhere else, move somewhere else, And then I started considering it. I was like, you know what? I should. And I had also, my relationship had just ended, a very serious relationship. And so I was kind of like, I should go do this. So I went to check out LA, which I'd already been to before, but I was working on a project with some DJs out there. So I was like, I'll scope it out during this trip and, see if I want to move to LA or Nashville. I picked those two places because I did a bit of research. And there was just as much opportunity in both places, but I wanted to see which one was practically going to work out the best, And I loved my time in LA. I miss LA all the time, but it's just so expensive to live there. And even people who were making it had 5 other roommates struggling to pay for groceries. Everything was just so expensive. And I would be going in really only knowing a few people in the area I'd be moving into. So there was just a lot where I was and after I visited Nashville once, I already felt like it was going to be the place, but I visited it once and I was like, this is it. Everywhere I went, I just talked to strangers. Everyone was in the industry somehow. Everyone was down to collab. And I was like, this is it. And the cost of living was cheaper then. It's, gotten a little crazy now.
Let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna dive into your venture to Nashville.
Cool.
All right, welcome back, guys. I'm your man, Charlie. As always, we have our illustrious co-host, Mr. Derry Wells, and our special guest, Miriam Benjamin. If you don't know about her music, you need to find out. And if you need any help with all your marketing needs, you need to find out. So we were talking before the break about you were in Houston, deciding on where you were going to go. Mm-hmm. You made a couple of trips, and then you decided to pack it up and come to Nashville.
Yeah.
So now you're here.
Yeah.
When did you move here?
2020.
That was a spectacular time to make a move, wasn't it?
Perfect. I know. Well, I was planning it already in 2019.
Yeah.
So when COVID happened, I was like, I'm still going. Like, nothing's going to stop me. Like, I'm just going to go, you know? It's just going to be me. So, I mean, everything was still shut down, you know, but I was like, I don't care. Like, and I could transfer to Trader Joe's, which was also very helpful.
So you transferred
like,
from Houston to Nashville to work at Trader Joe's and
keep that income going.
Keep having an income coming.
Yeah.
So, and while you're at Trader Joe's, you're ringing an individual up and talking to him, and if I remember correctly, he
so
offered you a job, right?
Oh, no. Not a job.
Okay.
Was this the guy from Canada?
Yes, I think so.
You're like, yes.
Kind of remember the story.
Jill Goddard.
It's been a few weeks.
Fabulous, fabulous human. He works at Anthem Entertainment. Yes, he came through my line. And I just love interviewing people no matter what. I don't consider interviewing. I'm just curious about people. So if you were in my line and I was ringing you up, I would be asking your life story. So I was asking him, and it was during Christmas time. So he said, you know, he was here visiting family. It's like, amazing. So I just started asking him about his family and all this stuff. Then he said he, you know, worked in the industry. And I was like, oh, really? What do I have to do to pitch to you? And he was like,
just while you're checking him out, you're like, let's go.
I was like, I've got some music. What do I have to do to pitch to you guys? And he was like, oh, well, here's my number. Text me. And, you know, you have to take all of that with a grain of salt. Because, you know,
So she was telling me this story at the restaurant.
Don't follow through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the first thing that came to my mind was raising your hand.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I told a story about raising your hand. And so if you raise your hand, like, go ahead, raise your hand. All right. Now raise it higher. All right. So why didn't you raise it as high as you could to start with?
Oh.
Right. So, but your actual personality is you give everything you got every single time. You raise it up as high as you can. So like this dude walks through her line, she finds out who he is and just is like, blah,
Right.
what do I got to do? Let's make it happen. And I just thought that was absolutely incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Because there's not a lot of people in this world that shoot their shot.
Right.
That when they get an opportunity of that magnitude go, well, pick me. I'm right here. You don't have to go nowhere else to find the next big thing. Here I am. Let's go.
Right.
You know, come on. And she did, which I thought was just absolutely incredible. So now tell us about from there, what'd that lead to?
Well, it really led to like my first big critique from someone like in a pretty big leadership position in the industry, right? Like he works in publishing. So he, you know, it was funny. I was just talking with Spence, my fiance, about this yesterday. Like in our first meeting, he was like, this is a 5 to 10 year town. He was like, you've got to build your community, you know? He was like, I want to keep hearing your stuff, you know, keep working on it. And I thought it was going to be like, I'm going to get signed. Like, it's going to be great. Like, everything's going to happen right away. But, you know, there was a lot I didn't know, obviously. Like, I think it was I hadn't even been in Nashville a year, you know? But he's so kind and was just very honest and was like, I love what you've got. Like, keep doing it and work on building a community here. Like, find out who you like to work with, you know, and stay in contact with me. And that really also, like, just, I mean, I love feedback, you know, from especially from someone like him. So that was just so helpful to know, like, okay, this is what I got to do. And it's been 5 years now. And, you know, the timing of everything couldn't have been more perfect. So I'm just so thankful for that. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little bit of background reading on you. Just not
That's
much.
how you knew my last name.
Well, I mean, it's on your social handle. It's not that hard, yeah. But
Yeah, Charlie is on that one.
I don't do research.
but I did do a little research, and you were on a previous podcast with somebody, whatever. And this week I have been, for myself, kind of just focusing on the thought of kindness. And you mentioned the most kind thing that anybody had ever done for you. Do you remember what your answer was?
Was it the interview with the magazine? Is that what you're talking about?
Sure, Rebel something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Do you-
cell phone.
Yes.
Yes.
So
don't make me cry now.
I'm
No.
not. I'm going to maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to give the story real quick because then I want your own response to your own story.
Yes.
She is a young lady. She's you're nannying, right?
Yes.
And struggling to help the family toward the bills, paying, just contributing whatever she's got to do. And she is babysitting one night. The mom, dad, whoever can't reach her. Her phone's been cut off. Lack of paying the bill. They come home and she explained to them what happened. Hey, I'm so sorry. Next paycheck though, it's getting cut on. Please work with me. I want to keep working for you guys. And the mom says, we want to pay your cell phone bill for a while, and keeps paying your cell phone bill for a while, right?
Yep. Her name was Robbie.
Okay.
She was amazing. I always said their last name wrong though. Robbie Carmine, I believe.
Okay.
She was an angel.
So
Oh my God.
now that you're past that, you're in a whole different city, I'm assuming, and you're doing different things.
Yeah.
Reflecting back on that time when obviously she met a need that meant more to you than just the financial part of it. How does that impact who you are today, even though at the time it's just a brief, hey, I'm paying your bill,
Well, I mean, to me, I think the thing is, I feel like it was probably like it felt small to her and her husband, but it was huge to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like huge. I was like, I never kept any of my money. It all went towards my family, like since I was young. So I never, and my dog was terminally sick at the time. So I was like, she was getting blood transfusions twice a week. Like I was running ragged. Money was always so scarce growing up. So someone paying for my phone bill was like unheard of.
Right.
Like, I was only allowed to get a phone once I could pay for it. Like nothing was paid for like that.
Roughly
So
when
that
is
was-
this?
I don't know the year it was, but I was 19 years old.
Okay.
I was living in Seabrook, Texas, so that's kind of closer to Galveston.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was working at Chick-fil-A full time, and then nannying, and like that was just it. It really does make me cry because that was such a kind thing, and
Right.
so that's why like I don't take things like that for. If someone were to pay for my cell phone bill today, I would cry. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Well, because I'm serious. It's so kind. Like I think like those small practical things. There's. Am I allowed to swear on this? I've been trying to have such a filter. I just need to know.
We try
right now.
to-
I just need to ask.
We try to keep
She's
it
just
as
gonna
I'll
jump
just-
up.
PG-13
Or like
as
just-
we can.
because the F word is like every other word for me, so I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, you're doing
and I'm
great.
Like, I'm like stopping myself. Like,
doing
it's so,
We do
was
have we
so-
have children that may listen.
okay,
so,
I'll find another
you know.
word. It was so amazingly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's
It's a great
outstanding.
feeling.
See?
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Yes, thank you. It was so amazingly kind,
Yeah.
and the fact that they weren't like, oh, we'll take it out of your paycheck. Like it was insane to me.
Right.
Because I had never had that happen before like that. That was so kind. And I'll never forget it.
And so now here you are. You said you're engaged,
Mm-hmm.
and life is in a much different trajectory than it
Yeah.
was at 19.
Yeah.
How does that impact how you operate today from the aspect of whether it's interactions with people or looking for those opportunities to share that kindness? And how frequently does that come back to mind? I mean, does that?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Honestly, always. Like, I did not come from much. So, I mean, there's, I think, always opportunities, no matter where you are, to be kind to people. So, I don't find myself in places that's completely free of someone who needs something, Everyone needs something at some point, even if it's a water bottle, a snack, a jacket or whatever. Like, I've just, I had to not be attached to things by circumstance when I was young, but now it's a gift to me to like intentionally not be attached to things and just know everything comes and goes anyways, you know? And if someone needs something, you know, that I have that is not going to harm me or anything, like, of course, you know, I want to help people the way I was helped,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
whatever way I can. You know, I don't know if you're wanting a specific story. you
No,
know,
no,
but
nothing specific.
I literally, if I will give the shirt off my back,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like clothes are clothes, you know, things
I
are things.
I read
It's-
that.
yeah.
And
Thanks for reading that.
Hey,
by
no
the
problem.
way.
No,
That's so
and
cool.
it's the thing
I
that
love that.
stood out to me was it was that you were recognizing in that moment what was something huge that's contributing to your life, and you just saw it as a kindness effect. And I think for so many times, a lot of us are being kind and are doing it almost out of a sense of it's just what we know to do. And I think there's a lot more kindness in this world that people just kind of, oh, that's just what they're doing. That's who that is. That's
Like
just Steve. That's what
Southern
Steve does.
hospitality,
Yeah,
like the thing,
exactly.
yeah. Instead of
When
like
the truth is,
intentionality.
it takes a lot to give those things. It takes a lot to see where somebody's need is, where somebody can be helped along. And like you said, almost everybody needs something. I don't care if it's a handshake and a pat on the back.
Yeah.
A lot of us need something.
Yeah.
And so as I was reading that, and I've kind of been giving some thought to just kindness in general this week, I'm glad for you, obviously, because that still had a lasting impact that you felt like bringing it up. But that when you reach out to those things, I'd be willing to bet. Did you say her name was Robin?
Yes.
I bet Robin hadn't thought twice about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like for her, she's just doing what you do, which is to be good to people, right?
Yeah,
And so,
she's-
and that has been an amazing part of kind of what I've reflected on. And then I thought, here I'm reflecting on
love
this,
that.
and I read your story, and I was like,
Love it.
oh man, that kind of tugs at the heartstrings.
That
So
literally makes me so happy.
I'm thankful for you though, because I mean
Aw.
that gets to pass along, right?
Yes.
Like that'll be a story you share long
yeah.
into life.
Oh,
So
we'll
great.
literally never forget that. Yeah.
Well, speaking of goodwill,
Yes.
you brought snacks.
you
I
brought snacks.
did.
And
Are
who
we
doesn't
ready?
like a good snack? That's what they tell me.
Weirdos don't like good snacks.
Well, this
Crazy
is true.
people.
So we have Zax Snax. This particular one is called Coconut Munch.
You picked up the original flavor. You gotta try it.
So no refined sugars, no seed oils, no additives, no preservatives.
You're holding the one I want to try. That's she's like
It's one
here.
of the new ones. Do it. Don't worry, I didn't put my hand in there. Just like
I'm
So-
not worried about
so
it.
Go for it.
Dill pickle though.
No,
Now
but keep reading about it. Yes, I'll tell you everything.
the ingredients are organic coconut, cashews, pumpkin seeds, organic grape and maple syrup.
Grape
sea
syrup.
salt.
It's not grape syrup, I promise.
Well, I don't have glasses on, so that could say something else.
Organic maple syrup.
So I'm just. Oh no!
Oh, this has just been a blooper reel.
No.
Forgive
Grape.
my existence.
Grape
Like,
syrup.
just
I got it now.
grape syrup.
It's not grape. It's
I know
grade.
Oh,
grade.
grade. There we
Grade
go.
A.
You got
maple
it.
syrup.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Grade A maple syrup is a long way from grape syrup, Charlie.
Oh, that's
I was
good.
like, you're sure?
Hey, Smo, if you watch this episode, this looks like it'd be right up your alley, man.
for
So,
sure.
So good.
just
Should
throwing that
sing
out
the
there.
song.
Look,
Influence marketing.
That's right.
I can't see.
Would you like? Do you need
Want
me
me
to
to read
translate?
it?
Like, what are you doing?
Y'all might need to look. I really thought that said grape A maple syrup.
I mean,
Like it's
that
not.
could be cool, but
All right. This smells fantastic.
I know. I opened up. I was
Like
like,
that.
What is it?
And I got the dill pickle. That smells so good.
oh my god, they're all so good.
So
I want it to be as good as it tastes or smells.
now you're related to these folks, correct?
Now I am.
Now you are. So
Yeah, it was my evil scheme.
You
I
get
got
all
him
these
to
for
marry
free.
My sister. Yep.
she said, "I got him to marry my sister
Like that was the
Yeah,
project.
she wasn't part of it. No, I was just like,
for the snacks."
exactly. Snacks for life.
Okay.
This would be, and I read this afterwards. It says, "Try Zax Snax on your salad." This
Oh,
would
do?
be absolutely amazing on salad.
You don't
Dill
understand.
pickle.
Yeah, I'm
is-
just the texture's right. Like this would be amazing on that type of thing.
It's all good on your salad. I like ground it up and use it for breading on chicken.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
fish. It's really
I
good
like a
on
little
fish
creativity.
tacos.
Yeah,
I use it in like my poke bowls, my acai bowls, in yogurt.
that is
everything.
absolutely tasty.
Isn't that delicious, dude?
And for somebody who's currently watching their calories, to have a half a cup is only 180 calories.
Yeah,
Like,
it's amazing.
I don't know that you could eat a half cup of this just sitting there with a
Yes,
spoon,
you
but
could.
oh, that is tasty.
I can.
It tastes clean. Does that
It
make
is
sense?
clean. Well, because
Like-
most, I'm so sorry to interrupt you,
You're
but
fine.
something that's like a lot of people who don't like coconut love this because coconut.
Can I open this one?
Yeah, please open all of them. Coconut usually is like fried when it's given in like snack form, so the oils are really heavy, and this is dehydrated.
Okay.
So it doesn't keep
It's
any
refreshing.
excessive oils. Exactly. It's light.
Told you it smelled good, didn't it? That one's right.
Listen, I put this on tacos, like the chipotle one and the garlic one. Oh my gosh, so
This one
good.
I bet would be
I'm
amazing
serious.
on ice
I'm like
cream. I can work it out.
obsessed. Oh yeah, it
The
is good
banana?
on ice cream.
Where do they make them?
It's good on everything. Tomball, Texas.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a fan of banana, this one is phenomenal.
Oh, dude.
Like it just
It's
smells.
insane. I know.
Grade A maple syrup.
Grape, maple.
Grape A.
Grape A.
It's a grape A, bro.
You got it
Grape
way
A.
wrong.
Grape A.
Maple syrup.
Oh, Miriam, you're hysterical.
Toss me the banana.
All right. I hadn't even tried it yet.
The smell is just.
It smells like banana bread. It smells like fresh
good.
banana bread.
I know.
Fresh banana bread.
Oh my god! And when you're
I'm in
there,
trouble.
and they let you like go to the warehouse, and you can like taste some of it fresh out of the dehydrator. Oh my lord!
This is wildly good.
I know.
That is wildly good.
I know.
Zax Snax. My goodness.
I know.
Well done for getting into Miriam's family. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. It's all in marketing,
Okay.
you know. I marketed my sister.
How
Be speechless. Yay!
how do we get more of this?
Yeah. Yeah. That banana, the dill pickle's great. That banana one is righteous.
Listen, I know that's always my
I'm
favorite.
telling you right now, the
Except the
coconut
garlic.
munch and this banana.
I know. It's insane.
It's pretty yummy.
Like Spence and I fight over these, legit. Like we hide them from each other because they're really good.
But now I do have.
Ew.
What's your sister's name?
The one who is married to Zax Snax, Rebecca.
Zach is the one that came up with this.
Well, so here's the story.
Oh Lord.
So
Here we go.
Joel is
His
the one
name's
who runs
Joel?
Zax Snack, but his brother Zach is the one who came up with this when they were little. He just found stuff from around the house and made this in their kitchen. And then the mom was like, "This is amazing," and she
So
started.
who owns it?
Joel.
Joel owns
Mm-hmm.
it, and he called it Zach's.
Well, his mom named
After
it
his
Zax
brother.
Snacks. He took it over from his mom. Like she passed
Okay.
it to him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Are they online?
They
Yeah,
are.
Dude. Scan that QR code.
All right. So how would our viewers and listeners find Zax Snax?
Zax Snacks with an X.com.
ZaxSnacks.com.
That's it. You can
Zax-
order it straight from the website. I'm stepping all over
Yeah,
your
do it.
marketing,
No,
but I was
please
going to
do
hit the
it.
website.
Can you spell it out for people though? Like the whole thing?
ZaxSnax.
There we go. Yep.
Zax Snacks with an X.
That's
.com.
right.
.com.
Snazzy.
It's so good.
And they have every flavor on here, including coconut, cinnamon apple. I bet that one is
It's
righteous.
here. Try it. It's your lucky day.
They also have the banana crisp, which is my personal favorite so far.
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa,
That one's so good.
crispy garlic, smoky chipotle, and the dill
Smoky
pickle.
chipotle
We've got the
here.
smoky chipotle.
The garlic
So,
is my favorite.
That is, oh man, I can't wait to try this apple crisp.
I'm serious, dude. It's so good. It's insane. Oh my god! I also made chocolate bark with this stuff during the holidays because they had a pumpkin one. I
Charlie's
used the
just letting it
cinnamon.
wash over him. He's like, yes.
It's like you can do anything with this stuff.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
I
good.
have an ice cream obsession.
Oh, same.
And over the last 8 weeks, I have tried to kick the habit.
So you've been very sad and depressed.
Pause your little ice cream pitch here. This apple one, the apple crisp, it smells exactly what I needed it to smell like. Like it is perfection. That smells like you're walking into a warm apple pie that grandmother made, and the
That's
room
right.
is filled.
That's
That is
fluffing right.
There you go. Nailed
You were
it.
doing a
We are-
phenomenal job.
we are fluffing everywhere right now because this is. Oh my goodness!
Fluffing amazing.
Fluffing amazing.
That's amazing.
There's a whole bunch of fluffing going on here. I don't know
Man,
how comfortable I feel. with
Joel, you kicked butt with this one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It's so good.
that. Well, Mama, Zach, Joel,
to
Joel,
y'all.
and Zach's mama, you did a phenomenal job of getting this out.
It's so good.
Oh,
You can all
That's
die
outstanding.
happy,
You
right?
you were going to have a couple of orders, probably
45 minutes.
in the next couple of, in the next hour or so.
You know what's crazy? So I texted Rebecca yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, do you know if we can track it and make sure it's coming in tomorrow?" She was like, "Yeah, let me check," and she said it was supposed to come in tomorrow, actually. So it was amazing that it arrived a day early. It was meant to be because I was like, "It's okay." Like,
Those are
whatever's
amazing.
Meant to be, and
That's
Absolutely
wonderful.
amazing.
I know,
Yeah.
they're
Well
so
done.
good.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
That's
thank you. Like,
that's killer.
thanks,
so-
thanks, Zach and Joel.
Well, let's take a quick break, and we will be right back to listen to Miss Miriam. Maybe we can talk her into singing for us. Maybe. We'll see. Welcome back, guys. All right. We are back from our Zax Snack break. Quick shout out to them. If you have never heard of them, go check them out. ZAXSNAX.com. You can order them directly from the website. I will tell you that so far the banana is probably top notch. The coconut's right behind it. Derry is obsessed with the apple.
It's there.
And I feel like the dill pickle, I almost feel like it's like a dehydrated ranch.
Ooh, yeah.
Well said,
But
friend.
without like that
Right.
super sweet aftertaste.
Yes.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
a light ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel
You
like
know it's good when you go to their webpage, or not their webpage, excuse me, their social media, and you pull up their Instagram,
Yes.
and they've got a thing on here with Ryan Trahan.
That's
Like,
right.
that's impressive.
Oh,
And I
guys.
don't know who Ryan Trahan is, except that my daughter loves watching his stuff, and that's pretty cool. They've got Ryan Trahan on there.
Can I just say something then? You guys need to go down that rabbit hole because they drove 10,000 miles in 30 days to go see Ryan Trahan. And it is a wild story. They almost did not see him. Like it came down to the wire.
That's impressive.
Like you need to watch that whole series.
Well, they did good.
All right,
'Cause
so I'm ignorant. Who's Ryan Trahan?
he's a YouTuber. I know him at least. He'll take a 1-star review that
Was
somebody
he like
did.
Tuesday special teams kind of YouTuber or
No,
no.
I don't know what a special type of YouTuber is, but he takes a 1-star review and he'll go to that place and try to simulate the 1-star review, and most of the time they can't. Like it lives well beyond it, and he usually has proven that somebody was having a bad day and decided that they were going to let the keyboard know about it. And but he's just real, like, down to earth guy, keeps it simple, at least from his YouTube channel, that kind of stuff. One of his things, one time he dug a little shelter out in the woods, slept in overnight just for the heck of it, because somebody said that the campground was XYZ, this and that, whatever. Like, kid friendly. And my youngest watches it, and but the dude is super cool, at least his persona. Like
he made his own candy too.
Yes.
Without food dye. Like,
So
it's- yeah.
he's one of the YouTubers that took that platform and has made a wealth of good decisions for the rest of his life. So he's done well with it.
love it.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
a
it.
super cool human.
Well, we've talked a lot about everything but music.
What?
So you describe your music differently than others have described it to me.
Oh, okay.
So how would you describe your genre of music?
I would say it's cinematic pop. because it's definitely in the pop genre, but it's stacked with lots of different instruments. I've always got a full orchestra in there pretty much. And I love, like, I always have like a cinematic scene that I see in my head while I'm writing and recording it. So that's just like what naturally flows out of me. Like, I imagine a huge sequence in a movie.
Do you have something up your sleeve we could hear?
I do, and I was actually going to offer you guys a snippet if you want, instead of something I was sent by my engineer 2 days ago. If you would like that or the guitar, you have your choice.
We like live.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
When I say we, I mean me.
Me like live.
No, I'll take live. Always, personally.
All right.
I'm a live music kind
She's
of fella.
I
jewelrying.
know. We're gonna
That's
take off the tambourine. All right.
Oh, I thought we were there.
I
I
didn't know
was.
if you wanted to say anything first, or do you want to know the name of the song?
What is it?
Mazel tov.
I just treated you like Trent does me.
Go.
Time to go.
We're gonna do this live.
Time to go. This is called Lila Rose. This song is coming out either at the end of April or beginning of May. So follow me on Instagram if you want to know the exact date
It's
it
called
comes out.
what again?
Lila Rose.
Lila Rose. Spell Lila.
God. Lila.
Okay. Shout out to my 16-year-old daughter named Lila.
What? That's amazing.
Youngest daughter's middle name's Rose.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I just got chills.
Lila Claire and Charlotte Rose. So,
So this was named after my sister, actually.
okay.
Another sister. I have 4 sisters. So this was, her name is Shoshana Lilia, actually. And
Okay.
Shoshana means rose. So I just kind of switched around her first
Gotcha.
name.
Gotcha.
But now I just told everyone. I did it so that she wouldn't have to, like, everyone wouldn't have to know that was her. But now everyone knows. I'm sorry.
No, everybody knows.
Show.
Well, I'm going to claim it for my daughter anyway. You're fine.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, well, this is for your daughter.
There you go.
This is for your daughter, actually. All right. You look in the mirror just to find everything you think is wrong with you tonight. You're freaking out, starting to doubt. You look in the mirror, dissatisfied at the size of your thighs and your waistline. You're freaking out, starting to drown. Girl, time, it may change your face, your ass, your legs, but your eyes, as good as it gets. So take care, Lila Rose. Take care of you in love, Lila Rose. Just so you know, she needs you too. What people say is constantly changing. Don't think about the things they are saying. Sexy one day, a catastrophe the next. The thought that maybe if I eat less, then I'll find happiness. Girl, time, it may change your face, your ass, your legs, but your eyes, as good as it gets. Take care, Lila Rose. Take care of you. Oh, in love, Lila Rose. Just so you know, she needs you too. Oh, don't rush her, don't hush her, don't shut her out. Don't let her forget what this life's about. Love her, hug her, take her to the movies. Give her all the best things.
fantastic.
I love it.
Your voice is a lot larger than I thought it would be. Like that is, you're sitting here, little Miss Thing, and like just, and then all of a sudden, wham! Like,
Yeah.
well done,
It's
well done.
outstanding.
Thank you.
I think
Oh my goodness, thank you.
I think
I'm
when
honored.
like you sent me some of your music and what I felt when the stuff you sent me, I was wondering if it was going to be different live. And now I will say I could feel some of the emotion that you have in the stuff that you sent me, but seeing you sit here and play, like you felt every note you played.
Thank you.
And that just warms my heart because the passion that comes out in what you're singing is incredible to me. Like and I think
Don't make me cry again.
oh no, I'm not gonna try to make you cry.
cry.
I just think like it's just so cool to see people doing what they love doing.
100%.
Right? And it
100%.
just comes out with just so much joy and I just love it. It's great.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you
incredible.
for hearing. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you.
You'll do mac and beans?
Let's do a mac and beans. You got a mac
I
and beans?
got
Tell me
mac
what
and
this
beans.
is.
So-
Are you
All
gonna
right.
feed me? I fed you guys, so
You're about to be wildly disappointed.
excuse your existence.
Yeah. Forgive my existence. Like, I'll
Mac
see
and
myself
beans
out.
is a segment that we do. It's a this or that segment. So it started as a question that we ask about when you go to a barbecue restaurant, do you want mac and cheese or do you want the beans? So this segment, Derry's got a secondary question to go along with it, but the first part of it is when you go to a barbecue joint, do you want the mac and cheese? Do you want the beans?
Mac and cheese. That is like so not a hard choice for me.
Mac and cheese.
That's my favorite food in the world.
Oh, well, that's
Like,
you got a
that's
biased
ridiculous
opinion here.
question.
So that's
so crazy. That question's insane. How are the beans in there?
man. I've never had the segment questioned before. Just
Why is there even beans in
Right,
the
yeah.
conversation?
Why the
Jeez.
beans?
That's outstanding. 76 episodes now.
Did you count?
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Or I think it's
Well
76.
done. I meant to this week, and
Yeah.
it lost.
Yeah.
I literally thought about 3 hours ago, and I forgot to count. So
Oh no, I haven't counted each mac and bean.
no. But
No,
I'm talking
just
about
the
you
number of
counted the number of
episodes,
episodes. Well done. Good.
Yeah. So,
Good.
and we've never had anybody question our conversation. So,
Well,
That's
I
outstanding.
was
Kind of first.
making a pre-podcast snack today, and it hit me that I need to know, and this may change my opinion of you. All right, just FYI,
All right.
you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
oh,
Yes. Okay. Let me get this.
Grape jelly or strawberry?
I know who's
You
coming.
guys are gonna love this.
Oh Lord.
I'm
Okay.
allergic to strawberries.
Oh,
Like deathly. Like they will kill me. If you guys like ever like fluff Miriam, we're gonna kill her. Feed her a strawberry.
We're not
If you
gonna.
ever
We're
just
not.
had that thought.
We're not. No.
things
No.
happen.
No. Never had that thought.
Things happen. I mean,
No plans on.
that's the way to do it.
plans
So I mean,
on
like,
that.
so I guess I could say, maybe at the end of my life when I'm like, it's been a really good life, I'm gonna have a strawberry jelly and peanut butter.
all right, gosh. So you're great then.
It's, yeah, but not by choice.
Okay.
I used to be able to eat strawberries, and I wouldn't.
Well, you know me. I'm always going to throw a monkey wrench in there.
Yeah, you are.
So we have both in my fridge,
Same.
right?
We do.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like flip a coin for me when it comes to those two. But my favorite is honestly blackberry jam.
Oh my god, yeah.
100% agree.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like that's
100%
my
agree.
favorite.
There's
Blackberry
no doubt.
jam and peanut butter just kind of.
And if you get one of those companies that makes theirs, and for me personally, it's ultra smooth. They've got all the little seeds out. It is just like it. Oh man,
I always say, why can't you have all of them though? Like if I could eat strawberry jam, I would just have one with strawberry and one with grape.
well yeah, but we're making decisions today. We're not being indifferent.
No, I would just,
So
I would just eat them both.
So
that's great. Absolutely great.
Strawberries for Miriam.
Nope.
Unless
Unless it's her deathbed or you want to take her
unless
out.
we're fluffing.
fluffing mad.
Fluffing mad. I love it. It's so good.
Oh me.
Let's just
Yeah,
That's it.
That
and
might be the episode title. Fluffing
Fluff Miriam, right there.
Fluffing Miriam Benjamin joins the show.
I will tell you.
I've heard that.
So I do I do a thumbnail for every episode.
Oh,
and
that's definitely it.
I can promise you that
Fluffin's
the quote that's going to go on your title is F exclamation point star dash whatever Miriam.
Please, I'd be so honored.
Fluffing
Be more
Miriam.
accurate that way, actually.
It will
That's
be.
hilarious.
Yes.
That's so funny.
There might be parentheses that
That's
say
my brand.
fluffing.
Yeah, you have to. Yes,
You know.
please do that.
No, it's
Please, I'll be sad
yeah.
if you don't.
Tune in to find out what.
Fluffing.
If you let her cuss. On
Oh,
the show.
me. That is great. That is great.
that is outstanding. Okay. So where can people go to find your amazing music?
Well, thank you so much. First of all, I would say follow me on Instagram. It's Miriam Benjamin Official. Nice and easy. I will be releasing Lila Rose, like I said, at the end of April, beginning of May. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I really would like it to be May. But again, to get the final details, give me a follow there. I do lots of fun projects in the meantime, lots of fun covers. And then Lila Rose is the front runner of an EP, actually, that I'm releasing in the summer.
Nice.
So
Nice.
very, very excited.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good
And
for
it'll
you.
be on all streaming platforms once it's released. So, yeah, very excited.
You said your Trader Joe's guy told you it's a 5 to 10 year town.
Yep.
And you're creeping in year 5 here, right?
I
So
know, it's, listen.
he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Well, there you
yeah.
go.
And listen, like, the thing is, too, like, I have this mantra I say to myself, like, prepare for your yes. And the thing is, like, nothing, like, these opportunities, like, I mean, thank you guys for having me. Like, this opportunity, if you had offered this to me a year ago, I wouldn't have been ready. You know what
Sure.
I mean? So I've been, working my butt off to be ready for whatever yes comes next. But, like, I can't tell you how perfectly timed everything is this year specifically.
Excellent.
Love it.
Excellent.
For a lot of yeses.
love that.
So very thankful. Yeah.
How does my questions on music are limited, but we're sponsored by Toast,
Yeah.
and they have an amazing POS system that services restaurants, and because of that, I've dove into a lot of technology and social media and marketing side. How does your background in the digital marketing side play into your music now?
Well, I'll tell you, it is so helpful for me running my own campaigns on social media because I've done this for so many other people. So it's really fun to get to do it for myself. But the thing is, I know the back end of how everything works. So I structured out my content calendar, like 4 months in advance. Everything's written down, everything's scheduled. So I'm actually so grateful that I have those skills already that usually you'd have to hire out for in order to, prep for like the release of a single or an EP and stuff like that. So I think it really goes hand in hand. I'm able to just use those skills for myself now, which is really cool.
It's outstanding.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
grateful.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Thank you for having me. I can't tell you how thankful I am. Thank you so
It's
much.
been amazing. You got a Friday feel good for us?
It could
Yay.
not be more perfect for how we ended this off and with her song. How often have we taken a picture of a sunset or a sunrise and we say, the camera doesn't do it justice. Keep that in mind when you're looking at the camera and you're on the other side of it. Your pictures of you aren't done justice by your phone. Quit critiquing so hard. Quit being so hard on yourself and see that you are much more beautiful than what the camera shows. Y'all know what to do. Find somebody you know. Tell them you love them.
Yes, I love that.
It's outstanding. Outstanding. It goes kind of
I love that.
hand in hand with all the things we've talked about this week
Yes,
too, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
sure does.
It's outstanding. Look, guys,
so
find Miriam. Get on Instagram, TikTok, all the things.
All the things.
Go follow her. Her music is absolutely incredible. You got a little bit of a taste of it today. She has sent me some of the other stuff that she's done, and it's just she's an amazing artist. So if you need help with your marketing, you can also call her. So as always, guys, if you want to get involved with the show, be a guest on our show, please feel free to reach out to me at charlie@singletreebbq.com, or you can call me at 615-307-0120. And until next time, guys, we'll see you then.
Y'all be good.
Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, leave us a 5-star review and come see us at the restaurant.